Actually,
it's more like
30 hurting and crying.
Can I run away with you? I wanna get lost in love, baby. To all those pretty girls. This one's for you. This one's for you.
I forgot that it was already recording.
Welcome back to
Welcome
30
back.
Hurting and Crying. I'm Gotti.
I'm Helly.
And this is Ellie.
Hello, Sally.
She's awake finally.
And she's here. She's like,
why am I here?
because
Why
you're...
do you take me out every day out of my comfortable home?
No, really, because she was kind of like
Yeah.
way more comfortable there.
She never wants to leave the house. Never.
Give me some of that energy, because I swear I have to be like, just stay home. You're okay. You know?
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I wanted to go out and do stuff though. Like even if it's like doing a what is it, like an errand, it makes me feel like I went out and did something.
You know what? I kind of, that's where I realized that for me, it's more of just like doing something so I'm not focusing on other things. Because if I have to do an errand, I don't want to do it. I have like anxiety if I need to go to Walmart or I need to go to the grocery store. I'm like, okay, what's my list? I'm going in, I'm getting this. That's it. I don't need anything else. And like, I've always been like that when it comes to shopping, you know, like I know what I need. I get in, I get out. That's it, you know? But if I'm going out, I'm like, no, like I'm out and about. What's the next thing that we're doing? You know, never just like, oh, like, yeah, the night is over, you know? And we've talked about this before, that I'm usually like, oh, what's next? But I think trying to take that same energy and put it into different things, you know, more productive, like things, realizing that it's just energy that needs to go somewhere, you know, and it's not always like, oh, let me go fill this time with this thing that's going to make me feel good in this moment. I think sometimes it's choosing the things you don't want to do, you know, go work out, go on a run, go for a walk, you know. I think letting that
little hike here and
yes. Actually, yeah, I haven't been on a hike in so long and I need to touch some grass for real. Yeah.
Literally.
I was telling myself that this
Pulling.
morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, just go to Lake Chabot, like go on a walk real quick. You know, I'm out here and I'm like, I know the spots that I like to go to, you know, and I'm in the middle of all of them now. So because of that, I was like, I could literally be there in 10 minutes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I almost did, but I'm still settling and situating all my stuff. So I was like, okay, priorities.
Let's get this done first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your energy there.
I'm hella opposite though, like, because when we go out, I feel like my mentality is like, okay, we're doing this, and then we're going home.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, what's next? I mean, maybe unless I'm like on that
Yeah.
level of like drunkenness, which I'm usually not. But if I am, I'm like, what's the next move? What's the move? You know?
And you're down to like stay out, because that's how it was when we were in Mavericks. Like you were having a good time
Until I wasn't.
until you weren't.
And then
But
I'm
that
like,
was already
fuck.
like end of the night. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But when you have a good time, you have a good time. You know?
And I can have a good time going to like Target. That's why I say like, do a quick errand. You get out of the house for a second.
I think for me, it's
like-
because I'm not, it would have to be a different, for me, it's hiking or things like that. Cause like, I don't like shopping. Like walking around Target isn't fun for me. Like looking at stuff that I'm not going to buy, that I don't find joy in that. And I know like people who window shop and go to the mall
I
and
used
walk
to not.
around.
I used to not. And now I don't mind it.
I don't. That's not.
I think I like to picture like, oh, if I have a house, I'm gonna get this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My fucking Delulu mind goes crazy. Like,
I love that, because I'm like, no, like I wish I had that, because even like, okay, so my cousin's been helping me, and I'm moving in with my grandma, so I'm gonna be around her more. But she also, my family calls it like being jacalera, like you're just always outside, you never want to be home, right? So she actually like doesn't have a car, my grandma right now, but she's so used to being outside. So she's like, no, I want to be outside. I want to like do things. And I'm like, I'm the same way, but she likes shopping. She likes being at the store. She likes to go and look at everything. And I'm like, I wish I could do that with you because that's what you want to do, but I can't. Like, it's just not in my blood. I'm like, I need somewhere to sit down after a certain amount of time. I don't want to look at things anymore. You know, I'm not buying any of it, so it doesn't make sense for me to be looking at it.
My mom growing up was like that, pretty tough, right? Like, and I hated it. But the only way that she could get me to like shut up for like a good maybe 30 minutes, you know, I had to get an ice cream. And she knew it. Yeah. I had to get something, I think, in my mouth, just so I'll be quiet, you know? And I'm like, But
occupy your time. Yeah.
At the time, they had those like dip cones. Oh, I love those. And she would like walk around and I'd be like, oh, how much longer? How much longer? You know? And she would turn around and be like, ¿Quieres una nieve? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like,
buy a little more
time. Give me a little sugar rush. I'm like, this is cute, Mom. Now I'm in it. Now I'm in it.
Maybe I need to find whatever little thing I need for that. But I
get a jamba, you know, something. Just walk around.
Yeah, I'm just like, no. I could walk like, it's funny because like I've gone on hikes with like Gabriel and we hadn't done that trail before. And I'm just like, okay, but like, what time is it? The sun's still out. We have time. Like we can keep going, you know? And it's like, oh, we've already been walking for an hour and a half. We should turn around now because now that's 3 hours total, right? And I'm like, okay, but if we walk 30 more minutes, it might wrap right back around and then it's 4 miles, right? And Gabriel's like, no, like we're turning around now, you know? And I'm like, but we could keep going because I'm just like, oh, like it's just walking.
You're in it.
I'm in it. Yeah. And then like I remembers he was like, we're turning around. Like we don't know where this goes. That's literally how we don't know where this goes, Helly. We're going to be here. Turn around.
He said, I want to go home.
Yeah. And honestly, I love my little brother, but anytime he goes on a hike with me, he complains and he's like, I need to complain. He's like, I love it here, but I need to complain.
You don't even understand how much I feel that.
Because he gets to a point where like, hold on, I'm losing my headphones. He gets to a point where like, he's like, oh my God, like bugs everywhere. Like he's just griping about the hike. And I'm like, dude, like you didn't have to come, you know, like you, what,
it's not that you don't
are you not enjoying yourself?
But
it's a
like,
lot.
It's the way that you have to get through it. Cause like you can think these things in your mind and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Regardless, you're going to think it. I might as well say it because I want to talk.
Yeah. And he's like, he told me, he was like, I just need to complain. He's like, I'm having a good time. I just need to complain.
Same. Like, I love the view. Trust me, I'm taking pictures.
He's like, it's great.
But I'm going to complain a little bit. Like, if I'm a little, you know, I'm going to say it.
Yeah. So you're going to know. But yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ice cream after this. I always look forward to after the hike. What we get after, just like something about it.
It's the best. I've told people like that's my favorite thing is like to go on a hike and it's like an all day thing, be a couple hours, you know, you're there from the sun up to like afternoon, right? And then you get like your afternoon meal and there's no guilt because you just hiked and
your legs are barely able to make it there. That in and out ain't that bad.
Yeah, actually, I think almost after every hike, I get some kind of burger.
Yeah. I've gone to like Habit, In and Out,
Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I fuck with a burger.
Me too.
My dad actually, he's always like, he knows how I would want my burger because he makes really good just homemade burgers. I would rather have like one of my dad's burgers than anything else. But he makes them really good. He adds like 2 slices of cheese because I want extra cheese on my cheeseburger. But it's always just like a solid burger.
It's just better.
That was always my go-to. It was a burger. My dad used to get mad because we would go to like a Mexican restaurant or like some other kind of restaurant, and I would always order a burger. And he's like, "You could get that anywhere. Why would you order that here?" And I'm like, "That's what I want.
Sorry,
it's a burger."
You asked me what I want on the menu. That's what I want on the menu. My niece and nephew's dad, he makes burgers like every now and again, right? And when they were younger, I mean, I think he still calls it that now, but like he calls them daddy patties. And like, so like the kids will come home and like they'll be like, "Oh," my sister will be like, "What did you eat? You know, like, did you guys eat already?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, dad made daddy patties." Like, and they still say it, you know? It's hella
so cute. That's my dad used to say that about anything that he would throw together. And this isn't what it is. I actually don't know what goulash is. I know it's a dish. And I know it's from somewhere. I know I've
never even heard of that word.
It's a real dish. I don't know what it's comprised of, but I know goulash it's a dish. Somebody tell me what it is, or I'll Google it. But it's goulash. But because it's just a word that sounds like it's like you throw some shit together, that's what my dad would call anything that he just threw together. So it'd be like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And he would say goulash. And it was just whatever he had. It would be like some ground beef with some bell peppers and onions, and he'd put like some white rice on the side.
What is that? Some people call that something else too, like kitchen sink or something.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard kitchen sink or something like that.
Yeah, because basically you're putting everything but the sink in it. How do you spell goulash?
Girl, this is the first time I heard this word. I don't even know.
Yeah. Goulash is a traditional dish with origins in Hungary, dating back to the 9th century as a stew prepared by shepherds. The name comes from the Hungarian gulaius, meaning cattle herder. I could have said that word completely wrong. Originally, it was a simple meat and onion stew cooked in iron kettles over open fires. Well, then, yeah, my dad basically made goulash.
It's true.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
Meat, onions, bell peppers, maybe some like zucchini, and then like season it up, throw a little bit of tomato sauce or something in there, you know, always just like some kind of stew, and then over potatoes or rice. And he would just be like, "Oh, goulash."
You're like,
"Yeah. You know what you was talking about, Padre?"
You like goulash?
I've never had real goulash, but the one your
dad's.
Yeah, and it was always something different. My dad would always.
Oh, okay.
It was never the same.
Like,
it was never the same. It was whatever was in the fridge. Whatever was in the fridge, and be like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" And he'd be like, "Oh, goulash," and it'd just be whatever's in the pot on the stove is what's for dinner.
He's like, "I don't even know."
Yeah, he's like, "I threw it together," and it was always good. That's why I'm like, my mom. I remember I asked her for a recipe one time, and she was like, "Oh, that's poor people food." Like it was like meat and potatoes that she would cook, and it was just put it over potatoes or rice. And she's like, "Oh, that's poor people food. Just throw something in a pot and make it stretch for good. 7 mouths." Yeah.
Make it taste good.
Yeah. Make sure the kids we'll eat it.
Beans. I have a love and hate relationship with beans.
I love beans. I don't make them all the time, but when I do, I have them for a while.
Yeah, they be on that stove every day at my mom's house. Every day.
I was making them a lot because they're good in iron, and I'm anemic, so they're good. But I don't like them like de la olla. I like refried beans.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I'm like, I think it loses like some of the nutritional value.
You're refrying them. No, yeah, I'm sure like when you eat it from the pot, it's the best, but. I don't know.
I'll never forget when you were so excited for the juice.
Girl. So I had surgery, right? Let me tell y'all. I'm pretty sure I said this story before.
I think you have, but might have been before we had video.
I had surgery under my tongue. And I couldn't eat any solid foods for like a week. And I was just sick and tired of the fucking like Ensures and the drinkable yogurts. Like everything had to be liquid. So I was just like, that's like the main stuff I had. And I was just like, it's starting to taste nasty. It's not nasty, but after having it for so long, like it's making me feel sick. And I was like desperate for just anything else. Something different. Yeah, and everybody was eating. I don't know what my mom made, but for sure she had beans, you know? And she was like, well, I don't know if you want to try like the juice from the beans, you know, like, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. Like, it's fine. I'm hungry. And she like poured a little bit of the juice in like a little bowl. And I'm like, and I was like, damn, this shit is fire. I was so hungry.
Bean juice is like,
Think about that. Bean juice.
Bean juice.
Mm.
I remember when I was little, there was this girl. We called her our cousin, but like we're not technically related. But I remember we were eating corn memory. We were eating corn for dinner at her house, and she was just like sucking on the corn cob, and she was like, corn is so good, like, because you know it's sweet, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, why don't they make corn juice, right? And like we were all like, what, you know? But, like, but it kind of makes sense. It's sweet. Has anybody ever pressed a corn?
I
For
mean,
like the juice?
I don't know about like for the juice, but like when you make the uchepos, like you have to grind it and stuff, you know, and it's like all mushy. It has like the juice in it, but I don't know
I wouldn't.
if anybody.
Corn juice, man. Excuse me.
But like a warm drink or like a cold
maybe
drink.
like atole.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
is that what she look? But I know she wants that flavor of like the corn itself.
Yeah. But
would she
a
want it
corn
cold?
drink is atole, right?
It is, but
Yeah.
like that's, you know, like you put a little chocolate in it or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you
different.
change it a little bit. She wants the
juice.
she's sucking the juice
Yeah.
out the corn.
That's interesting. Yeah, but I will never forget that day because she said it, and we were like, huh?
Because like when you say corn juice, I picture it cold.
Corn juice? Cold? I bet you boil corn.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but she wants the juice.
So, I get it. Would you want it hot or cold?
Yeah. I think. I'm
So it'd be more
assuming
like a
she'd want
tea.
it cold.
That doesn't, it doesn't sound good. Like, corn is good and it's sweet and it sounds like, oh yeah, it's good. But
Corn is corn.
Corn is corn.
Believe it.
Actually, it doesn't have any nutritional value. I think I'm right about that.
You're lying.
I'm pretty sure I'm right about that.
Girl, when I eat corn, I be thinking I'm so healthy.
No, I don't think. I don't think it does. It's a vegetable.
I'm like, it's water, I think.
My Face ID keeps not working because I keep putting my phone down. Oh, Jesus.
You're lying.
Hold on. Let's see.
Especially when I eat it with like no, you know, like no mayo, no butter, no nothing.
Oh, okay, so it does say corn has significant nutritional value when consumed in its whole unprocessed form. So what does unprocessed
That's
mean?
what I was gonna. I'm like, wait. What does that mean? Just steamed, right?
Corn is also a good source of complex carbohydrates and natural sugars, offering sustained energy without causing rapid blood sugar spikes due to its low glycemic index and high fiber content. It is naturally gluten-free and rich in phytosterols and CoQ10, which support heart health.
So I am healthy. Sort of.
What does processed mean, though? So, like, if you get a can of corn,
Is that considered processed?
is that considered processed? I would think so because you're canning it, so it's going through a process.
So you have to get it, take it off, and boil it. Yeah, I'm healthy because I like it like that.
I actually don't think I eat corn very often.
I eat it not hella often, but I think I eat it decently often. I just be
used to
craving
when I was
that
a
shit.
kid. I like green beans Cause you know,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like green beans.
I saw you.
Huh?
At the house. He was just picking at the
Oh yeah,
green beans. We made food for the dogs.
Okay, it was the dog's food.
We made them like some meat with green beans, but it's not like they licked it or anything. It was on the stove.
But I was eating the
She
dog.
started eating it, and I was like, I mean, I know like it's not. I was like, there's just no flavor in it. We
It
didn't put
wasn't
no
seasoned
nothing. Yeah,
because it's for the dogs.
I was like, it's for the dogs. But I'm like, you know, like your mind is like, it's for the dogs. Like, don't. But I'm like, wait, because we made it. Like,
Yeah, cook it.
it's fine.
But I was picking the green beans and eating some of them, and she was like, "There's no seasoning on them," and I was like, "It's a green bean. Like, it tastes like a green bean. It doesn't need any
I feel like
seasoning."
my mind was like, wait, but I was like, no, like,
She's like, "Don't eat dog food, Ellie."
yeah. But I was like, it's not dog food. We made it.
Well, so honestly, I wasn't 100% sure like you were making it for the dogs because we were gonna go eat. So then I was like, "What is she cooking? We're about to go eat," and especially because like I swear to God, that's one of my dad's goulashes. Like, meat, onions, some green beans, maybe some zucchini. Season it up, put it over rice. Like,
It wasn't seasoned.
it wasn't seasoned, but
There's no onions.
none of it. It didn't look like something too different from what my dad would just whip up in a
Throw together, yeah.
Exactly. And then I was like, "Oh, she's giving this to the dogs."
That was funny.
I had like 2 green beans. Like, I'm not stealing all the dogs' food.
no, but it's just my mind was already like, this is for the dogs, you know. And I was like, wait, like I'm gonna tell you, don't touch it. But then I was like, I mean, it's not really nothing wrong with it, you know. It's just don't have no seasoning. I had to tell myself like, it's
I ate dog food. Oh shit.
she ate their kibbles too. No, I was kidding.
Jesus Christ.
I knew this girl. One time we went to Petco together. Why did we go in there? I don't remember. I think she had a dog. And we were young.
You're like, we might have just gone in to go in.
just cause, you know, to look at the fish or something. I don't know. And do you know like when you're gonna pay and they have like the little cookies that look like you can just open the thing and like
Yes,
grab the cookies for them? And they look like real people cookies.
Yes.
So she started eating one. And I was like, aren't those for the dogs? And she was like, no, they're for us. And I was like, I'm pretty
dog
sure
treats.
they're for dogs.
Yeah.
And she was like, they're not. Like, they're for us. You know, like they put stuff in the front for people.
No.
And I was like, I don't know about that.
That's how that works.
But she ate like a good 2 or 3.
No.
And I was like,
No, those are dog treats. But
I know they are. But she like fully enjoyed them.
I was going to say, I don't think it's bad because those are made like not regular cookies, but with like all
They're more
whole
natural
ingredients.
ingredients.
Yeah.
But
I
still,
wouldn't.
I was like, girl, I think that's for dogs. She was like, no, it's not.
There was one time my mom had to pick up my brother because they pulled a prank on him and told him that there was food that was beef jerky, but it was dog food. And then they told him like, oh, like the dog food. And he was like, come pick me up. Like he was hella mad.
These were his friends.
No, it was a cousin.
Oh my God. Even worse.
But like he was hella mad.
would've been pissed
He
too.
was hella mad. He's like, I'm not staying here. Fuck y'all.
Oh, I would have been pissed. We would have been fighting. Got picked up for a different reason. I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I think we've dared people to like eat dog kibble, you know?
I don't think I've ever dared anybody to eat dog food
I think we
or
did.
dog kibble.
I'm pretty sure we
It's
did.
in my eye. Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
If you were desperate,
Would you eat kibble?
would you eat kibble or would you eat the canned food?
Ooh. That to me would be like probably texture over flavor, I think, at that point. Because the canned food, the smell isn't.
It stinks, bro. I think it stinks.
Yeah. I haven't had a dog in a very long time.
It stinks.
So you would do kibble over
I
wet
probably
food?
would do kibbles.
You wouldn't mix it like the dog?
Hell no.
No? No wet food?
Nope.
I
I'll
wonder
probably
what they like
dry
about it
ass
so
fucking
much.
just to keep me going, you know, like a chip.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, but I don't know because that one stinks hella bad too. But there's like there's some food I get I don't know why we talking about dog.
I was because you said I eat dog food. That's why, Karina. Hey, told the audience. The hell is dog food? It was green beans. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Anyways, there's this bag that I get Sally,
Back to the dog food.
and you have to keep it refrigerated, right?
Oh, okay.
So when I take it out, sometimes you can just like feed it to them, but it's cold, you know. She don't really fuck with it cold.
Okay.
If she's hella hungry, she'll eat it. She don't care. But if she
Is that what you were cooking? When I ate it?
No. No, it's already cooked. So
I was
sometimes,
like, what a way to tell me, Karina.
sometimes I'll put it in like a disposable plate or cup or something, and I'll throw it in the microwave so it like warms up a little bit.
I'm sorry, I'm listening.
And when I take it out, it stinks. But she fucking loves it. Like, I think it stinks so bad.
I'm wondering like what the differences are between our noses, because to
She
them that
loves that
smells
shit,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the stinkier, the better. They're
Well,
like,
so-
ah!
I think
I don't know.
they smell different than we do, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard they smell like the way that their nose is like kind of cut like this. Like, they're constantly smelling.
Ah.
So, like, you can get the air out
It's
while
like
it's still
a
going in.
cycle.
Look at your nostril. All right. Let's
All right,
change
off
topic.
dog food.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to.
I'm just kidding. That was actually hilarious.
You brought it up. I just core memory.
Literally. Oh shit.
But anyways, she's back in the bay.
Yeah.
She's back in the bay. So I'm okay. I had asked you this earlier, but we didn't touch on it because we were saving it. But when you first came back to the bay, like a couple years ago,
Yeah, because I had
and then
moved.
you had moved back out the way, and you were like, I think coming back was kind of not a good idea. I was on some bullshit, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But now that you're a little bit older and you're back, do you feel like it's different?
I do. I think that like exactly what I had said previously about like taking all of the negatives as positives. I think it's a different mindset,
Excuse me, sir.
I don't think that I could ever fully like just leave the Bay, I always end up coming back because there's just something about like it's home, and there's just an energy here, regardless of whether that's going on a hike, going out, or going to a restaurant. It's different. But also I think being out the way was nice. I learned how to keep a routine better for myself because I was out the way. I think previously I didn't have that. And I still like struggle to kind of keep a solid routine, which is again why I told you like I do want to establish like going to the gym or something where it's like I'm getting active and it's productive. Excuse me. But I need a routine. As much as I hate it, as much because I have restless energy, I do better with a routine and having like things to do, keeping a calendar. I actually just realized that because I carry a calendar with me everywhere, and I have my calendar that's literally in my face every day, but it keeps me on track. It keeps me like, this is what needs to happen. So if I establish that for myself and already know like this is what I'm doing, this is my focus, I think especially now being older, taking all the life lessons that I've gone through, because I haven't exactly, I'm not gonna say I learned them. I feel like it's
You're still
actively,
learning
it's
them.
actively choosing to do better. Like we have our whole group chat that's literally called do better. Because like,
We gotta do better.
and how long has that been the title of that chat, but it is like on a daily basis choosing to do better. Like who do you want to be? There's a song by Jesse Reyes, and it's when no one's in the room, and it's like basically asking like if no one's around, like who are you? Like who is that person that you want to be? And I think because I'm asking myself that now, I want to walk in that path of
Who do you want to be, or how? Because if you say it, I feel like you kind of manifest it.
Yeah,
So
and
who
like
do you want to be?
I told you the best I felt in my life was in my early 20s when I was going to the gym.
You had that routine.
I had a routine. I was working a lot. I was working 2 jobs, but I was handling what I thought I needed to handle at that point in my life, and I was going to the gym. I was feeling good about myself, very confident. And then
just thriving. You felt like you were thriving.
Yeah, and I haven't felt like that since then. But I also was expending energy in places that didn't deserve it.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, or it wasn't reciprocating that same energy. So now I'm just being drained constantly, So I think we had talked about it earlier about like if you poured the same amount of energy that you're pouring into something else, into yourself, like what type of change would come about from that?
Yeah. Well, I saw something similar, and it was like, cause I'd be like, I'm the same way. Like I'd be going to the gym, I'm on it, and then I get sick or something, throws it off, and then I kind of like fall back, and then I'm like back at it again, and I don't want to keep falling off.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing that I seen was like, I mean, I guess it don't really apply to me right now because I haven't been with anybody for so long. But it said like, however many chances you gave that man, do that for yourself. Like when you think about going to the gym, like give yourself another chance and keep going. And I feel like, because sometimes I feel bad about like, oh, like I stopped and then now I'm going again, and then I stopped and then I'm going in, and I'm like, no, like at least I'm trying.
And also I think at least what I find to work for me is I have like just a couple of things that I can turn to if I'm home. Like I said, I had a couple kettlebells, and there's certain like weights or like those bands.
Don't work for me at home.
Yeah. And that's where I think for me, it's establishing the routine. Trying to go walking every day turned into like, okay, get like just a little bit of movement. I think movement now. I'm not really trying to I used to think like physique, like I think when I was younger, it was like, I want to look like this. Now I think, how do I want my body to move? Because I'm older. I'm only getting older. Yeah. So like, how are your tendons and ligaments and your joints? Like those are all the little like minutia of your body that I think as you age, you don't really think too much about. An object in motion stays in motion. And I really do think that like stretching is more important as you get older, knowing like your movements. I even told my sister, like, I don't stoop over to get something out of the bottom cabinets. I will squat down to get it, because I think that's a movement that like not everybody wants to do constantly. Like it's like, oh, I have to squat down to get that, but actually doing that movement, like it's something that you're going to continuously have. So that's my mindset about like, I think just moving on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be at least like a workout for me. I just want to be able to move. So I think going to the gym and thinking now like, okay, building muscle too, because it gives you a better frame for like your bones. And that's just because I'm becoming interested in being, just staying healthy, because we are only getting older.
I still think about physique. I still think about that shit. I'd be like, oh, another sit up. Oh, let's get this belly down. What is it? Once I lose this sponsor, you have no chance.
I mean, sure, yeah. But
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. The whole old, like, you're getting older. Like, same. I've been stretching a lot now that I've been going. Thanks to my niece, again. Like, she does
actually,
cheer.
Even when you were saying some of the stretches, I was like, no, those are actually like good stretches too.
She does cheer. So like she does her little stretch routine when we both go. She shows me, like she does it. I'm starting to get it down, because I'm like, what's next, But as far as like stretching, like we stretch, and when we first started stretching, I was like, damn, I can't do my splits. And I used to do them real good,
I remember.
And I was like, oh, it hurts,
Where are you at now?
I can do them. I can do them. I mean, I want to say like they're great, but I'm down there.
Yeah. And if you've already seen that progression, like it's only going to get better, because I think that's stretching in general, I'm
actually really proud of myself, because something else. I've been doing the bench press, which these little spaghetti SpongeBob arms. Okay, I did just the bar, and I was like struggling, and then I put like 2.5. Girl, they're like this big. I was like, I'm so embarrassed, right?
That's 5 pounds total, though.
It is, right? But still, I was like, oh God, like I look like SpongeBob, like. And then recently, I progressed to 5 pounds.
Good
each.
shit.
Girl, I felt like the shit. I was like, okay.
Yeah. That's how it goes, though, is it's the progression, I think, so.
I took a picture of it if you want to see it.
We're going to post it. Me and Athena used to talk about that, because it's ego lifting when you try to lift heavier than what your body can handle. And it's no matter how small the weights are, if you're consistent with it and you up your weight every time, you're going to build muscle. So you would want to keep adding the weight too. And, you're pushing yourself. And I think that's good for you. Good shit. Oh, I'm proud of you.
I'm like, yeah. I started off at like 10. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. And then I was like, okay, 8. And then I was like, 7. I can't do it no more. It's just too heavy.
But so it'll progressively, good shit.
I know,
Aww.
I'm trying. I haven't been posting anymore, but because I'm kind of really trying to like stick. I mean, not that like posting the pictures like did anything, but sometimes I also feel like it gets like annoying to see. If I do it, like I get in my head. I don't mind seeing other people. Like I love to see other people do it. Like recently I commented on we went to high school with her, Dayanira. She's been running a lot. And like she posts herself, like kind of how I was doing, right? But like she has like her picture, And I'm like, damn, girl. Like, I don't ever really want to, like, comment because I'm like, damn, it's been hella long, right? But I was like, fuck it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you, like, keep posting it because you like,
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like you're inspiring me to, like, want to run more.
Yes. I think you never know who it is that you're inspiring when you're posting things like that. So it's always good to do it, you know. Whenever someone posts like a nice view or post a hike or anything, I'm like, ooh, like I want to go outside. Like
Makes you
want
want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think like, you know, don't shy away from posting if you feel it, you know, because I know sometimes like, at least in my opinion, like I would go on hikes and not post shit about it because it's for me, you know. It's not a moment that I'm really wanting to share with everybody. And if you're going to the gym for yourself, you know, then it's like maybe today you don't post. But like I think when you do post and you feel it, like no, I felt good today. Then
I kind of like I just
posting
didn't want to do it. I mean, I like doing it, but then again, I don't know. Sometimes I get in my head about it, and I'm like, am I just being annoying, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, no, bitch, post
no,
it.
there's literally people who do that every day as a job.
I know.
And people follow them for it. So
what I will post is my feet. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Hop in her DMs. Let her know. We keep telling her. Make us some money, Karina.
I'm gonna get us out this fucking hood.
With my Lokes on.
Post it at the gym.
Oh my God, in the sauna.
Ooh. I want to see that. Nah.
Someone's going to be like, oh, pick up a towel.
Dirty ass towel. Ooh.
But I think that's what people will like. That's what they'll pay you.
How do you feel about people butt ass naked in the sauna? I don't like it.
So I don't think it's unnatural because I think that's kind of how it's meant to be.
But like at least some panties.
But I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I feel like even in other places they have like towels at least. You know, so like
some people don't even put towels.
Exactly.
On
I
the
feel like
fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm like that to me is where like okay, can we at least get a towel going somewhere? You know, that's the part that I'm like
Excuse me.
That's pushing it.
Girl, you know how many times I've seen that shit? I'm like,
honestly, I haven't been in a sauna in so long because when did I stop going to City Sports?
I don't know.
I stopped going to City Sports years ago when I moved the first time.
So like more than 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like maybe 6 years ago at this point. Yeah, like 6 years ago. I stopped going to City Sports, so I haven't gone in a sauna since then because the gym I was going to in Newman didn't have a sauna. And then the apartment that I just left had a gym. No sauna, though. Sauna. Yeah.
Well, but you coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to see it.
I don't want to.
You're going to see it.
But also kudos to you. Like, you know, I feel like you don't give a fuck, then I respect it. I just couldn't, you know.
I don't mind that they're naked. They don't put anything down.
And then I'm sitting in a spot.
Yes, like they'll get up.
You never know.
And then their little wet spot is gone. Now nobody knew that they fucking sat there with their bare ass.
Yeah. And all their sweat's just soaking into that wood right there. And then you're going to go sit on it. And then all your sweat.
All their juices now is mixing with my juice. Put a towel down.
That's why it be smelling like hella bleach and shit in there because they got to just douse that bitch. That's crazy. Ooh, saunas.
You want to go today?
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go sweat this out now.
Oh my gosh.
Go in there and smell like hella alcohol.
It coming out of our pores.
I know. Crazy work.
I don't even think that shit sometimes. Like, cause it's okay. My dad, when he likes to eat like stuff with like garlic, you know. I do too. I love that shit, right? But especially when he eats like boiling crab, my mom will be like, "Oh, go over there, like you stink like garlic," you know. And he's like, "What?" You know. I'm the same way. I'm kind of like, what? Like, I don't really think I stink. But I ain't been with someone in hell long, so like.
No, I was told like, oh no, you smelled a little garlicky, and I was like, oh shit.
That's
But I
That's
also,
crazy.
I don't know what I had cooked.
But I like the smell of garlic.
I don't mind it, but I don't know if you smelling like garlic is very appealing. That's actually, my grandma used to call our armpits our baby onions.
Well, because they can smell like onions. It's like, that I understand.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell like onion. I don't mind smelling like garlic because I feel like the smell of garlic smells yummy, homey.
Yeah.
Like, I like it.
I mean, onions are an aromatic too. It's just not as inviting of an aroma, possibly.
They make my eyes water.
Some people love it, you know? I don't know.
I mean, I love onions, but I don't like to
I smell like
smell like onions. Yeah. Like, I've smelled people who smell like onions, and I'm like,
Ooh, there is definitely someone at my office that you're like, someone had a sandwich today, or someone's very musty right now.
oh gosh, because sometimes I eat sandwiches and I'll be like, onions,
Dude,
please.
there's, yeah. I told my cousin, I'm like, no. I could tell when someone's had a sandwich because it just smells like onions and peppers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And like, as soon as I walk in the office, I'm like, someone had a sandwich today. Either Mr. Pickles.
Fire.
Yeah. And like, I fuck with sandwiches.
Fire.
Dude, honestly, I could have a sandwich every day for lunch. But as soon as you walk in the office, the whole office smells like sandwiches.
I never think that.
Yeah. I told my cousin came back from lunch one day. And as soon as she got into her cubicle, I was like, did you have a sandwich for lunch? And she was like, I knew I was going to come back here. You were going to say something.
But I think some people have a more sensitive nose.
I do, because there was even, I asked my coworker, because there's been a couple times I walk into the office and it smells like cigarette smoke. But I think I'm more just like, I smell it because I was a smoker, and I actually don't mind the smell of cigarette smoke. So like, I feel like I can pick it out, you know? So when I would go in the office, I was like it just smelled like, almost like someone that had been in the house of someone that was smoking, you know? So you didn't smoke, but that like residual kind of scent was around the person. And I don't know who it was from, but every couple of days, like I'll smell it in the office. And I'm like, nobody else is smelling this cigarette smell? And everybody's like, no, you're tripping. And I'm like, somebody in here.
Everybody who's saying no, you're tripping is the one who did it.
I'm like, somebody.
Because you know, like when you smell it so much, you don't smell it anymore.
That's kind of how I felt, because I'm like, okay, maybe it was just like again, like in the house, you know, like maybe you had someone over who's a smoker or something, and it just like laid on a jacket.
Lingering,
yeah,
yeah.
because that's kind of how it's just like every now and again, and I'm like, someone lives with a smoker.
That's how I feel about this one. I don't think she stinks, but I think she has, you know, all dogs have a little scent to them.
They start smelling like Fritos.
Love that shit. But only my dogs. You know what I mean? Because you like it.
I guess, I don't know.
Like if
I don't have dogs.
I've smelled other people's dogs, and I'm like, oh, I smell it. You know, it doesn't bother me, but I smell it. You know what I mean?
Because
With
like my
her, I
mom's
don't
dogs get like
really-
that too.
I
But
don't
that's 'cause
really.
that's your baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like when it's yours, like you learn to like not really know it's there.
I think that's with anything though, because I feel like you can get that way even with your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I've been with people where I'm like, I know they're musty.
But you like it.
Yeah. I like their must. It doesn't bother me. Like I'm like, and they'll be like, oh, I stink. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not bothered by it.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
get
lay
over
all
here.
over you. Yeah.
Get
like,
over
it
here.
doesn't
The
bother me.
fuck? Did I tell
Yeah.
you to go away?
And so I think it's the same thing. Like, you know, when you're attached to something, I think you can get past like those types of things or learn to love them.
Yeah, because if you don't learn to love it, you're like, oh.
Yeah. So actually, that was something that I seen. There was it was this thing that was talking about how we give up on people because of icks. And it was like
And we had eggs of the week.
no, I
That's
know,
crazy.
dude. But okay. But the point of it, and this is actually why it resonated, because it was saying like an ick is something that like it shouldn't be a like make or break, but it is something that you notice, and can you get past it? You know, is this something that like I can deal with, or is this something that I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like that it goes surpass like, you know, what my like capacity is for certain things. But yeah, so I seen that, and it was like, oh, like we're in a culture where an ick will be like, oh, I'm not even gonna
It's a
give
deal
this man
breaker.
a chance anymore, instead of like, okay, but you can maybe see if it's something you could get past in comparison to all the better qualities or the good qualities that somebody has, instead of focusing on like the one ick that threw you off, You know, we run with the negative. I actually, I said something about like, oh, my coworker made a comment and I was like, oh, well, I'm trying to stay positive over here. And he was like, oh, shareholder value. And I was like, what? But it's like, there's more people that will go towards negative than positive. So shareholder value is in the negative. And I was like, that's actually true because for the most part, everybody, it's easier to be negative about things, you know, versus being positive. So in ick, you're like, oh no, like I'm over it. Don't even want to, instead of getting over that and being like, maybe I could still give it a chance.
I think the longer I'm single,
Mm-hmm.
the easier it is for me to
Just run with the ick.
run with the ick.
Yeah.
But I feel like let's say I just got out of a relationship and then I'm talking to someone else or whatever, I can get, I think, past some of the red flags or the icks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, it's okay, you know, like I've dealt with worse, you know. That's when my mind is kind of like, oh, like, well, I've already dealt with this. Like,
Yeah.
I know this is not that bad.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point where it's like, I don't really want to. Now I'm kind of like, I'm a few months in. Like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And now that I've been single for so long, I feel like it's so easy to be like, I'm not dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to deal with it.
But I think that's also like how we talked about having and we've said this, I think in like the first season when we were first on here, but you have your standards and there was a certain word that we used.
Was deal breakers?
It's like basically your deal breakers, you know, like this is what I'm holding you to. And like, as soon as that's not met, then this doesn't work for me, you know? So I think if you have those and you're sticking to them,
Keeping your standards.
yeah.
Because we can lose them.
Oh, for sure. I think also like, and it does come also like, you know, I think there's so many times that what's the word? Like, pour into, it's a P word. Potential. Mm-hmm. You know, you're like, oh, like there's potential there.
There's a lot of potential.
And you're willing to run with that because you're like, no, but I see this in this person.
I've learned though, like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, men, but I've heard that like, yes, you can see the potential in a man, but for the most part, the man is going to be the way the man is and you can't really change him.
Yeah.
Like, unless he wants to change,
exactly,
he's not going to
you
change.
Can't force.
So if you see the potential or you're running with potential, just, you know, you got to meet him at face value rather than looking at, oh, you know what, if I just give him a year, I'm going to do that.
Yep.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I don't. I think that you shouldn't want to try to change somebody.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should.
I think
that's also why, like, okay, if I'm gonna go with the ick, I'm gonna go with the ick.
Exactly.
Right? Because you're probably gonna do that for the rest of this relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
And if I try to change you, like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like me.
And that's the thing too, is I think that you can talk about things and try to do better because you care about the person. Right. But if that's not like, if you're not growing together, if you're not like, oh, that bothered you, let me try to change that. You're not trying to fix something or be like, hey, like, oh, let me understand this.
You actually
like,
have to care about the other person.
Exactly. If that's not going to be like where it's going, then, you know, again, you don't run with potential.
If you don't care about the other person, you're not going to change it.
Yeah. I think you genuinely have
you've
to.
been told.
Yeah.
Multiple times, like, I just don't like that. And you're like, well, that's just the way I am.
Exactly. And saying like, oh, that's just the way I am. I understand it because I feel like I definitely can fall back on that excuse for myself, you know, but that's just stagnation.
Also, I'm very people pleasing.
Me too.
So if you tell me you don't like something, I will more than likely try to fix it.
But I think it's also women. I think we tend to be a little bit more considerate of people's emotions because we're such emotional creatures that we're like, oh, but I care. And I think men don't really run on emotion like that. Men are very like action oriented, which is another reason why I think that, like, you know, if he's interested, he's going to show you, and there shouldn't be any reason for you to be like, oh, I have to try to change this person or teach them like this is what I need from you. Again, potential is everybody has potential. Whether you can live up to it remains to be seen, and it's really up to you. You know, I can only be my best self because I want to be that version of myself. I can't. The years previously that wasn't happening, you know, and it still has yet to happen now. I can talk all I want, but like Marshawn Lynch said about that action, boss, you know. And that's one of my favorite quotes, because like at the end of the day, you can talk a good game, but until you actually put it into action.
Oh my God, I used to fall for the words so tough.
Dude, I think I still do, but I think it's because to me they're pretty, you know?
Yeah,
it's so romantic.
Yeah,
I love it. Write me a letter. Damn.
Oh my God. You know how easily y'all could get me? But nobody tries. And then when I don't know if some of y'all are trying, but it don't look like you're trying. And so I'm just like cut off. Cut off game is strong.
I think there's
now.
also just like, there's a lack of, not everybody is good at having conversations anymore. The art of conversation is being lost because nobody talks to each other anymore.
Man, y'all don't get that. I love to talk.
I think me and my cousin had this conversation because I just seen a video and this woman was saying that like just men and women are so different. Like we're all about reciprocity, right? Like I'm talking to you and then I'm like, oh, this was exactly the example the woman gave. But like I'm talking to you and then I'm like, oh my God, I've only been talking about myself. How have you been? What's going on in your life, right? I talked for 30 minutes, so now I'm going to give you your 30 minutes to talk because that's reciprocity, right? Versus like if you're talking to a man, that's not how their brain works. It's not like, oh, you were talking for 10 minutes, now I get 10 minutes. Like that's not always how their brains are working.
I think it works like that when it's an argument.
Let
me talk now. Oh my God, I've got that so many times. But also, I'm a bitch when it's arguing.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna keep going. I kind of talk. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to those who have dealt with it, but like I will talk over you because I'm mad.
But I also tend to not think I'm wrong.
Me too.
Yeah, and I could be wrong.
I'll admit when I'm wrong.
It'll take me a little while.
It might take me a minute too because I'm mad in the moment. But if your point's got to be real good for me to be like in that moment, like you're right. But I will say it.
Yeah. But you have to like shut me the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because that's
right
just
way.
how I go.
In the right way.
Yes.
Because if you can't just like shut the fuck,
no,
and we fighting.
It's got to honestly like for me, it's got to be
men.
No, it's more like I think knowledge based. If you come at me with facts and like no, but this is then I'm like okay.
I get it. Shut
fine,
up. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
okay. I'm stupid.
But I love to hear that from men. I'd love to hear that they're wrong. This is why I'm single.
I don't like to hear that they're wrong.
I do. I love that shit. I'm like, oh, say it again. Say it again. I'm fucking toxic, bro. The more I talk, the more I'm like, yeah, this is why.
I just think that I can be very dramatic about certain things. And I was talking to my sister about it because I was like, my sister was always the one that my mom would say she was so sensitive. And she's pretty sensitive as a person, right? But my mom would always tell me I was being dramatic. And I never really thought about it, but she would always tell me like, you're being so dramatic, right? And there was like one time I remember because I called my grandma and I was crying because we were play fighting. Me and my mom were play fighting and she roundhouse kicked me into the wall. But like, I was like 5, you know? So
you went flying.
In my mind, I did. But my mom was like, you did not go flying into the wall.
You're like, whoa!
And she was like, She was like, I called my grandma because we lived in a duplex. So we lived downstairs and my grandma lived upstairs. And I called her and I was crying. And I was like, my mom kicked me into the wall. And I was like, hella. And my grandma got on the phone. And my mom tells this story because she's like, yeah, I got on your phone. And my grandma was like, what are you doing to her, Juana? Like, hella yelling at her. And she's like, we were playing. Like, tell her that. And I remember she was like, tell her we were playing. Like, I didn't just kick you into the wall. And she's like, you're being so dramatic.
You're like, well, you kicked me.
You kicked me into the wall.
Are we speaking facts or are we speaking facts? You kicked me in the wall.
We were playing.
She's like, now I understand.
And now I get it. And, you know, I'm sure like now at my age, if I did that to my niece and then she's like, oh, like, I barely kicked you.
Girl, I barely touched you. You flew.
In my mind, I flew into the wall. But yeah, so I think I have a tendency towards dramatics.
Oh, I know I do.
Yeah.
I still do.
I try not to. And I have a tendency toward dramatics and tantrums. And I think that's why I just need to be by myself.
Okay, when I was in a relationship, my last relationship, I feel like when I was trying to express myself with certain things that bothered me, it was like, oh, like, there you go again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where I was like, again, I'm people pleasing. That like I know it bothers you, so I kind of shut down. Like I just don't even want to talk, and it's not like me to not talk, you know. So then they're like, "Well, what's wrong now?" You know, and I'm like, "Do you really want to know?" Because
yeah,
it looks like you don't want to know, you know.
Now I'm not even gonna tell you.
Yeah, now I'm just here.
So I'm just
here.
shutting up the whole time, and then I'm not myself anymore. Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
That's how it, you know. That's how I don't want to say I always end up, but like I always end up like if it bothers you that much that like I have a problem with something or you know like I'm expressing whatever is bothering me or whatever the reason is, and you're just like you know, then I'm like, all right, I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly. But then you're just closed off the whole time. And what kind of relationship is that? You know, I can't even express to you like how I'm feeling, or you understand me enough to know that like, oh, this is how she gets.
A little bit more of the like. Okay, I won't talk, but the drama in me will be like this out the window. Dramatic. I don't want to look at you.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Don't look at me.
Don't talk to me. Don't touch me.
Unless I'm driving now. Turn the music up.
Yeah.
Is this just us? No, I don't think so. Does anybody have a healthy relationship that doesn't do all this?
I'm sure a fair amount of people do. We're just broken. See, but that's the thing for me where I'm like, okay, that to me is me throwing a tantrum, right? Because I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, and I want you to apologize to me. I want you to make it better. I want you to try to fix it. I want you to reach out to me and be like, but what's wrong? And do it in a way that is not
cute.
That's
right?
cute. Yeah. Don't say, what's wrong with you now?
Because now I'm really not going to talk to you.
Fuck you. You know what I mean? Because then I'm set
You
off.
should know.
Yeah, that set me off. You're supposed to read my fucking mind. No, I'm just,
You're not, but...
You're not. You're not. But you're supposed to understand me enough that you could. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, she's in a mood now.
Oh, let me get her
Okay,
a little
try to
bag of
fix it.
chippies, you know?
Yeah.
A little Gatorade or something.
Yeah. If you had a bad day at work or something, then I'd be like, oh, let me make his favorite meal. Or, you know what I mean? Like, do... But that's, again, where it's women reciprocity. We expect the same in return. Jesus Christ.
Are we okay?
No, we're not okay. I eat dog food.
She's like, y'all are not okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right, y'all.
On that note.
Follow us.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Shout out the boys. Make sure you guys go listen to White Noise every Tuesday.
Go listen to White Noise. Every Tuesday is a new episode. Ooh.
And help us out.
Help us out.
Help a
Subscribe.
girl out. Let us know. Are we crazy? Or are
We're
we all
crazy.
like this?
We're crazy. Yeah.
Are we all like this? It's a women thing. Maybe we're just women. We're just a little hard on ourselves.
Maybe. I think so.
Let us
It's
know.
around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming. Hormones.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. It's Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Friday is right around the corner. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And again, let us know if there's anything you guys want us to talk about. We're being more open. And if anybody wants to come hop on or has anybody that they think would be a good conversation for us, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.